Hello, everybody. Good morning. My name is Thiagarajan, and I'm a network engineer with Arawai Networks. Today, we will discuss about adding a syslog server on ClearPass. Now, the purpose of adding a syslog server is for ClearPass to periodically send log files or log updates to your syslog server, and you could be using your syslog server as a centralized monitoring platform for multiple servers, and you would have configured triggers or alerts on the syslog servers based on the log that is received from your ClearPass server. So once you integrate ClearPass with syslog, it would send log files at this interval. So by default, it's 120 seconds, meaning every 2 minutes, ClearPass will keep sending batches of log files to your syslog server. And this can be customized. But beware that the lesser this time interval is, the more would be the performance load on ClearPass. So the recommendation would be to not lower this less than 2 minutes, which is the default. So before you can have ClearPass start sending log files to your external syslog server, you've got to first add the syslog server here as a syslog target. This host address could either be the host name of your syslog server, for example, Splunk, or the IP address. So just for example, let me try 10.10. Protocol is usually UDP, but there are cases when customers use TCP as well. So depending on what protocol you're using, choose UDP or TCP, and the server port is usually 514. So hit save. Now, just adding the syslog target wouldn't lead ClearPass to start sending the log files to syslog server. You've got to configure syslog export filters, and the export template consists of 4 types of logs. So whatever you send to your syslog servers comprise of any of these 4 logs. It could either be your audit records or insight logs or your session logs or system events. So audit records, they are nothing but your audit viewer that you have here. So audit viewer contains entries of any changes made to ClearPass. And then you have your insight logs. Insight logs is a database that store historical data in ClearPass. Session logs is nothing but your access tracker information that contain real-time authentication data that ClearPass is processing. And then you have system events. System events are nothing but your event viewer. So when you configure the syslog export filter, most probably you would want to send the session logs, which is the access tracker information containing authentication details that ClearPass is processing. So choose session logs, give this filter a name, and here you've got to choose the syslog target that you just added on ClearPass, your Splunk server. And here you can choose the ClearPass servers that should be sending this syslog information. So if you have multiple servers in your cluster and only 2 servers among them are authenticating, you don't want to add all the 4 servers here, right? Because only 2 are actually authenticating and would be sending logs. So just select the servers that from this list that you would like to send syslog information to your syslog target. And from this filtering columns, you can choose what data should be sent. Among these, you can also enter a custom SQL query if you'd like. And based on that, ClearPass will forward data, and then you can hit save. You can create similar export filters for your audit viewer, your audit logs, and your system events also, if you'd like. Here. Thank you.